Hi, my name is Dr. John Douillard. I want to talk to you today about eye health. Something I really haven't talked to you about before is Ayurvedic therapies, strategies for the eyes. And a lot of times, your eye health and your vision acuity sort of creeps up on you. I remember when I had the job with the Jersey Nets and I was watching basketball games and I was working with the team, and I couldn't really see the game, but I didn't even realize it until a lot of the guys I was sitting next to were seeing things that I just couldn't see. Then when I got my eyes checked, I was actually really severely deficient in my distance vision. And ever since then, I've been actually wearing glasses to try to support that. So there are strategies Ayurvedically that help us understand why that happens. I talk a lot about lately the lymphatic system. There are microcirculation channels that drain the muscles. And the muscles of the eye are super finite. And their contractions are extremely precise. And the blood in and the waste out has to be just perfect. And if it isn't perfect and those muscles don't contract just exactly right, then you're not going to actually see as clearly. And what this means is that the lymphatic flow has to drain out of those muscles just as it has to drain out of the big muscles. And if you get swelling in your fingers or achy joints that are lymphatic related, all the things I've talked about with lymph, it could definitely be related to the slow breakdown of our visual acuity, which happens in around your 40s and 50s. So is it possible that our eye health is related to lymphatic congestion, as they're beginning to find out so many things are? And this is a journey that I am on and talking to you a lot about. I think it's super fascinating, and how Ayurveda talked about lymph as the system of longevity to make us live a really long, healthy life. How cool is that, right? So antioxidants that we know, like berries and cherries and things like that, are loaded with, are very functional for our lymphatic system. The science shows that they work through the lymphatic system. One antioxidant, all of them are good for the eyes, but one antioxidant, the lutein, is specifically beneficial. And there's tons of foods that have lutein in that are great, like kale and spinach and Swiss chard and collard greens and Brussels sprouts and peas, asparagus, broccoli, yellow corn, green beans, tons of greens, all have lutein. Make sure you eat a ton of that. In the article with this video, I talk more about that and how valuable that is. Other strategies that are very important for supporting eye health are things like getting your weight down. I have a whole free ebook to help people do that naturally. Definitely smoking has been shown to link directly to poor eye health, very important. Exercise, breathing through the nose, driving the air first to your brain and then down supports, a whole bunch of things, particularly lymphatic flow and lymphatic drainage of the brain. Getting really good sleep, keeping your blood sugar in balance. We have a free ebook for blood sugar as well. And of course, supporting your lymphatic system. Herbs that we use for Ayurvedically, like herbs like amalaki, really important for the skin of the skin of the intestinal tract, and also really good for lymphatic drainage. Herbs like mangista, brahmi, herbs that I talk about a lot, are very powerful and very important. I'm also, in the next couple of blogs that I'm going to talk about, I'm doing a bit of a series on Ayurvedic eye health. And we're going to talk about a technique called netra tarpana, which is actually putting ghee, clarified butter, in the eyes. Ghee is very cooling, very antiseptic, and really soothing for the eyes. In the old days, they would actually, Western doctors even now, when people get clogged ducts around their eyes, they use like a baby shampoo to scrub the congestion around those ducts. And in Ayurveda, they would say, well, instead of using a detergent, why don't we actually use oil to soften those tissues and increase circulation and lubrication? It's an ancient formula. It's got some pretty cool science. That's a blog coming up very soon. Also, I talk about a technique called different types of Ayurvedic eye washes that you can do to support your health. So stay tuned for those really cool blogs coming up all about eye health. Check it out. Thanks for listening. Read the article associated with this video where I talk a lot about some of the basic ideas of lymphatic flow and eye health according to Ayurveda. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard. Hi, did you like this video? Do you like our content here at LifeSpa? You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/John Douillard right here and get this valuable content every week in your inbox.
This recording is brought to you by LifeSpa, where ancient Ayurvedic wisdom meets modern science. Get access to free health video newsletters by Dr. John at lifespa.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.